say to someone that's up and coming out as an artist? Would you tell them to go to the studio like we are here and pay money for the studio? Which, by the way, we're not paying for the studio for vocals. Just making sure everyone knows we're not paying for the vocals. This is a good aesthetic. Would you tell them to go and get their own software system or pay for studio time? What would you say?
So I've been big on this. Like I talked about it on the Instagram post. Man, the biggest thing I learned so far is as much money I can save for marketing. That's like what everybody needs to do, especially as being an independent artist. Like to get to that door, that door that we keep talking about. The door, you know, what's that movie?
The Gatekeeper door.
Yes, what's that movie? The Truman Show door.
Truman Show, yes.
To escape, finally. Like I just want to get out. Like I just want to get out to the. But like the more self-sufficient you can be, the better. Like in terms of video editing, in terms of just your software, your laptop interface. I did this for my album, so I proved it to myself. And the reason I had access to studios. I had access to people.
Not one song made in the studio.
Not one song was made in the studio.
So everyone got to listen to that. You got to listen to that. 17 beautiful songs was made, like you said, in multiple locations.
Multiple locations.
On a laptop.
Yeah.
The laptop, where's it? Right
here. Windows laptop,
right
Lenovo.
Yeah.
2015 Dell. Intel.
Yeah.
You know, I don't use Macs. I love iPhone, but I don't use Macs at all. I don't fuck with Macs. But everything was done on a PC, a 2015 PC. Because it's like someone told me an analogy of you can be a basketball player and you can have the best shoes in the world. You can have all this grip, that sweatband, pull up to the court like looking crazy.
But you got to be able to play.
Yeah, because Michael Jordan is literally going to pull up bare feet and he's going to school you, bro. It's like it doesn't matter. You got to. So it's like with me, I know what this does. I know what my interface or my laptop, what I'm doing in FL Studio, and I'm not even an expert. I'm not like a master, crazy chess master at FL Studio. I just know what fits for me.
For you.
That's why I don't record other people anymore. Like I don't do that studio shit. Like go to a studio, pay for that. If you want your vocals for my album, because I know what I want for my album. Travis Vision, all these people came and recorded in my studio. But if you want like your own studio session, go to a studio, bro. Or learn it yourself.
Learn it yourself. Yeah. I mean, I've learned via YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube's I graduated from University of YouTube.
YouTube, absolutely.
That's it, bro.
Even today we was looking at some stuff on YouTube in relation to like audio and all that. So YouTube can't go wrong with that.
Audio sounding crystal clear.
That's it.
But everything's YouTube, bro. And just learning and doing it myself. I proved it to myself. I didn't even have studio monitors. I played everything through my headphones.
I remember that part.
Mixing, mastering, everything. Because I just wanted to. Creating music for me cost me $0.
Yes.
Because it's all here. It's all time. Time. It cost me $0, bro. Videos. I learned how to edit videos thanks to you. You came in with your camera. I was like, damn, if this guy's doing it, like I need to start doing it too. Like I got my phone out, this, that. Every piece of content I shoot is on me. You know, then we get professional videos when we like. Obviously, I can't do it myself. I need other angles, whatever, all that people. So like, but it's all encompassing. It's all part of the creative process.
Absolutely.
So what I would just tell people, man, is like, just learn the software. Get your little setup. That's all you literally need. And just add to it little by little, and just try to learn how to do all your video editing. Invest in a really good iPhone or Samsung, whatever you are, because that's like gonna be your tool. Like, bro, without phones, we're literally we're not surviving.
That's right.
And after that, bro, just use everything else for marketing. Like my budget. Like I even famously said, I'm gonna put 50K in my marketing, and I'm taking off. Nah, I ain't put 50K. Chill. The label can put 50K. But till then, that's my suggestion, man. Come to night studios like this. Like I came here for singing classes. Vocal. I came here.
What year was this?
2021.
Okay.
Vocal lessons and coaching a little bit, understanding that industry, Like that's actually more valuable than just coming here to record in time. Because, bro, a lot of these audio engineers, I'll tell you a story. Yes, I saw on Instagram. I was trying to delicate about it. I won't name these artists because we don't want to. True love is, peace and love. But these two artists went to a studio that made a collab song.
Yeah.
And let's just say it's like really bad.
Okay. And they spent money on the studio.
Yeah. Like it was really bad, bro. Like I don't know what direction it's going in. Like it's just having found my direction now. Like I could be a bit of a critic. Like
so
they're trying something.
So the song's not good.
Song's not good, and they're just like
the mixing's not good.
No, the mixing is whatever.
Yeah,
the song's bad. The mixing is mixing. They're just throwing effects at this shit at this point, like just to make it sound good.
Make it sound better. Yeah.
Bro, it's good. I'm not naming these artists, but I was telling Delicate, and he's like, that's the pressure of being in a studio. That's the collaboration pressure. So what's happening when you pull up to a studio? This other guy. Let's say I met you the first time.
Yeah.
We're not like that because we are more centered, I guess.
Yeah.
This album's definitely made me more centered. But let's just say random people at the studio, what artists especially, with their egos.
Yeah.
You pull up, oh bro, we're doing a collab track. Yeah, I got this idea. Oh, I got that idea. Engineer sitting here, usually just like, I'm just trying to make my money. He's here for the 2-3 hours cashing his check because he's getting $300-$400 for it. And everybody's like in this heightened state.
Yeah.
This guy goes in record, he does that, he's like, yeah, bro, no, I think that's good, bro. Like, even though it's not good, you just lie. Because there's other people might be in the studio, you don't want to like actually tell him the truth that it's bad.
Yes.
Same thing with this guy, he goes in, and the engineer's not going to tell you shit because he's just here just to make his money. He's just click record, add effects, whatever. Oh, you want me to do this, tick, tick, tick. And you come out with trash like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why, bro, I made my album in my own space.
You put the time in to learn the software.
Put the time in to learn the software, bro. Yeah. And I played it. And when I played it, I was like, okay, I listened to people that I want to listen, like yourself, to like Delicate. Reverb is come way down on this album compared to all my albums.
I noticed that.
It's so much clearer.
Same with me when I started off.
Yeah.
I was trying to listen to one of my first songs and I was like, oh, fuck, that's trash. I couldn't believe it. I had 3 reverbs on my voice. So I was like, oh my god.
When we're recording, it's beautiful.
What the hell was going on? So now I've only got 1 reverb on. It's not on too high. It's only on for like an effect. So I don't know if to give that surround system, but yes.
It's because when we're recording it sounds beautiful in our ears. However, when you take it out of the DAW, the software, put it in MP3 format and then play it, it's like...
Yeah.
So Delicate actually taught me, he told me, turn the reverb down and make it more roomy.
So you can widen it.
Yeah. So all my shit is like really wide, but it's like, instead of being at 50% volume level, it's now at 10%.
10%, okay.
It's still roomy,
yeah,
but it's like it's hitting different. So so it's not like I'm just there like, nah, I know everything. I'm gonna just
We're constantly learning.
You're constantly learning, bro. We're growing. But the reason I don't record in the studio, I don't feel comfortable, bro. I don't really feel comfortable.
Same, because I used to record in the studio, but it's a lot of pressure, time, and you just want to be in your own room. I was my freaking shorts, t-shirt, relaxing in the morning.
That's it. We'll get to the studio level, like labels, whatever, this and that. If you have an engineer you really like working with, you can create a rapport and all that. Then it's like cool. But I can literally, you give me a track, I'll like literally do whatever I need to do on it. Here you go. Yeah. You want me to change something? You don't like something? Easy, done. Here you go. Yeah. It's so much faster. It's quicker, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like, studios are beautiful. Maybe later down the road, to get an idea. Even if you go, like Travis Scott and Utopia and all these guys, like Kanye, it's not like they're kind of run the studio themselves.
They run the studio. It's not
like they go to the studio and like, oh, here's $300, record me. It's like they're running the studio. The engineer knows exactly what Kanye wants, and if he doesn't, he's getting fired. Yeah. And then next one comes in and he's like, change that. He's changing that. It's like everything is getting done as to their level. So it's kind of like they've created their home studio in a studio.
Yes.
And that's why...
You can hire out a studio.
Yeah.
So every time at this studio, you can hire it out.
Yeah.
Yourself, like you said, the engineer, maybe another friend to listen to it if it's good enough.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you can do that. That's something that can happen, that people can, up and coming artists can do as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would say nowadays, with all the technology we have, if you don't have a studio and you're making songs, you're doing yourself a disservice.
But I'm from if I can do all this, and I'm, you know, people will call me a millennial because I'm from like millennial,
yeah,
30,
kind of,
yeah, and like like a lot of these new generation grew up with technology.
With technology, absolutely,
bro. Like there's no excuse for you to not learn it. It's like, why are you not learning? Why are you not upskilling yourself?
And
like,
it's not expensive either.
It's not expensive, bro. It's not expensive. There's a lot of money hanging around. You guys got crypto and shit. Like, you just put some money in there to come back 6 months later. You got a studio. So
basically, you just need a microphone, a laptop or PC. Download the software. You can get it online. You don't need to walk anywhere. You need what's that there?
Interface. That's the most. Yeah, that's one of the most. And headphones. That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all I made. I made this album with that exact kit. The True Love kit. It was. That's it. But yeah, man. Like, it's you know, for me, like, this whole thing of doing it yourself comes from people like my dad. Like, I learned it from my dad, or and my biggest favorite artist in the world, Kanye West. Like, my 2 role models in life are my dad and Ye. Because these guys, first of all, they're old. Like, they're older than me, obviously, but they're old and they're still working hard. Like, bro, there's no retirement in sight.
Absolutely. I don't believe in retirement myself.
I don't believe it. Makes sense now. Why? Because what are you gonna do?
That's right.
And like, these guys, my dad, you know, business after business after business. Like, I take my dad's career like in a shell. Like, I get my music thing from him. He used to be really into music. He used to play instruments, guitars and stuff when he was in college in India. Then he went to the army. I'll call that him going to a label. Like, if it's not like he's not a musician, but I'm just saying that I'm painting his career and his life as a musical journey. So college, left his parents' house, went to college, first one to do so in that family from his generation. Went to the army, did 20 years there, came to Australia and opened up a business. Like, first I had a security guard. Like, right, imagine being the highest ranking officer in India and then coming down and being like a security guard, then building. And that's what, like, his label phase. Then he started going independent. First opened a Viva, like the clothing brand, which is where I work. Everything that I wear.
We love Viva.
Thank you, brother. And you know, I worked there, and I'm so blessed that I was able to learn. Because what I didn't realize while I was working with him, some from high school, at the time I was like, man, this is a lot of work and I'm not getting paid much, but you know, it's for the family business. That's what kept. And I was like thinking in my head, I'm just like, bro, I could literally go get a job and earn more money and I have to worry about it. I can just go to work, do my shift, get paid heaps of money, and I forget about it. But with family business, it was always in my head. And I used to hate it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to hate it, bro, because I was like, I want to do music, I want to do this, like, I want to do, but like, I always have to keep working. And but what I didn't realize, what was actually happening in that process, and I'm so thankful for it now, is my dad, in a way, working in his family business, was teaching me how to be independent. And
now you are
self-sufficient. Now you
are not just with music, but also with
my business,
with your business as well. So.
Like, I started my own transportation company. And moving business to business freight. And bro, it's like a blessing. And I finally see what his vision is now. He's moved on to property. He's doing big boy things. He's like, but he's working for himself till this day, and he's 60. And like, and I'm so thankful he installed that in me, because if he just it's still work, but it's not worker mentality. Like, you're not working just to get a paycheck, just to buy this shit you don't need, which you then and you're just gonna die anyway.
That's right.
But like, he was creating this vision, and in a way, he helped me create my vision, and that's what I'm doing now. That's why he's my number one superhero, bro.
Work ethic as well, like seeing your dad doing what he's doing.
My dad's my number one superhero, and it took me so long to realize it. And then Mr. Kanye West, we already know. You already know. Like, people keep breaking him down. He comes back, so he's been wearing the mask, like, to prove I can never die. Like, try whatever you want. He can say whatever, and like, you know, backs it up with his work ethic. It still comes back to, like, one of the things is working hard, bro. doing music, I think you can attest to this as well. Doing music is something that gives us purpose from whatever we're doing.
Absolutely.
In everything in life, we're working, taking care of your family, taking care of my girl, taking care of running a household, bills, all that sort of thing. You know, big boy, like big adult stuff that we're doing. But there's this thing that we hold so dearly to our heart, and that gives everything purpose.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. 100% agree.
It gives everything purpose, bro, and it's the reason why we wake up. Why I got a fucking red light ticket on the way here.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
And it nearly broke my mood, but I was like, bro, who cares, man? I'm shooting an interview. Like, it is what it is. Just a ticket. That shit will come back.
That's it. I hope you don't get banned, brother.
No. It's always all going to the business. But yeah, that purpose, that completing the vision, you know, ANURAG is true love, bro. Like, I'm so grateful I was able to create this project.
Well, you was telling me that you've got an event coming up. I'm not sure if there's any dates for that.
Yeah, there is a date. It will be after Ramadan for all my people. I wanted to make sure, because you know, they're not allowed to go out and do all that sort of things. So I wanted to make sure it's after Ramadan, so it'll be somewhere in April. Okay. And it's a very unique idea. I can only speak about it that it's an album listening experience with a lot of inclusivity with other creators in Adelaide and artists, and it's something very different to anything that's ever happened. It's something very unique, and look, man, it's I just want the poster to come out when that's settled. I reckon it's gonna be beautiful. Like, it's gonna be something so different to anything that's been done in Adelaide. Like, for me, that's what we're doing. We're trying to push forward this culture. Like, guys like Isaac, you know, guys like Shabani, like, these guys host shows here, and they always keep moving up and up and up and up, and like keep pushing it forward. And I want to keep doing that, you know, with their help as well. I'll be working with them, like, with that help, and I want to keep pushing that forward to be like, okay, Adelaide is Melbourne. Yeah. Because Melbourne is Melbourne, Sydney is Sydney. Yeah. New York is New York, LA is LA, Houston's Houston, Toronto's Toronto. But like, Adelaide's Adelaide, and then we just keep pushing that, because no matter where I go in my career, and I know I'm going far, and this is the place that I'll be coming back to. You know, they're not gonna make no fake story about me. Like, I grew up in Sydney suburbs, like Kilroy, and then, you know, 1-4 was connected with him, and then he went to LA, and then, like, get fuck out of here, bro. Like, that. If they come out with a fake story about me, that means they got me. If you know what I mean. Them, you know who that is. But nah, so this is the place, this is my home. India is the country I was born, but Adelaide is my home because this is the city I grew up in. All my memories are in this city.
But you're still looking to go to Melbourne and Sydney to do some events next?
It's just part of the process.
Because you've done a lot of events here. You're still going to continue to do some. I feel like this album needs to be, personally, like I said before, like,
national, international. It's universal.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's universal, bro. And it needs. Yeah, that's my goal. My goal is, I went to Melbourne for my girl's birthday and all that, and my album was dropping that week, and it was so beautiful and blessed that Culture Kings played the album. Yeah, that's like, I couldn't have asked for a better marketing PR thing that happened. Like, it literally just happened so organically, and we just want to do more of that. I definitely want to do more shows in Melbourne. Definitely want to go do more shows in Sydney. Start, and humbly, like, start doing open mics, this, that, like.
But do you ever get nervous? That's what I was going to ask you, because I get nervous. Like, is that something? Because I know a lot of people listen to this.
That's crazy. Like, I was talking to someone about this at MarQQ's G's event. His EP came out, like, and you know, I was telling them how much when I was coming out. Like, it is nerve-wracking. You're hitting people on DMs. Are they going to reply? They're not. They're already establishing music. They're doing Adelaide big boy things, I like to call it. Yeah. And you're just like, oh, okay. And you also want to prove to them that you're a dope artist too. And but obviously, you know, you're just starting out in terms of social media and industry. But so in the beginning, and but I was shown a lot of love because I showed love. That's where I come from. My OGs like Maggie G and Marcus Jr. They embraced me. My fellow likable and likewise in terms of mentality artists like yourself, like White Kid, Lycee, you know, people that support you, and we support each other in different ways. And like, you know, then you meet artists like Harry. Harry came to me.
Yes.
And Harry was nervous. So now I've done all this stuff, and like to the outside person, it looks like, oh man, this guy's killing it. So when Harry came to me, he was so nervous.
I remember a couple of years ago, he was quite nervous.
And I was like, oh, so this is what, so this was me.
Yeah.
Like a year ago. This was me. But I just had this self-belief that I just had to break through. I think being older slightly helped too.
Yeah.
And then Harry came through, and Harry is Harry, man.
Yeah, he's like more confident now.
Bro, Harry's
he's
killing it, bro. Like he's
nice.
And so that's like, now I don't get nervous at all.
So what if you went to another city then? Would you reckon
I won't be nervous. Okay. I won't be nervous. I would just, main thing will be, I don't know if that's a sign of nervousness, will be for me to be as authentic to myself as I can be. So not try to do too much because it's a bigger crowd or it's a different city. Just be as true to myself as possible and let that radiate. And that's been doing wonders for me lately.
So you mean like not walking around the stage, something like that? Or you mean about staying
like
or more?
So the whole William conversation.
Okay.
So I came out as William TRUELOVE.
Yeah.
William was like me kind of being able to hide in this alter ego of an artist and then go out there and do whatever the fuck I wanted. Because it's not ANURAG.
Yes. Yeah.
It's William TRUELOVE, this big artist I had in my mind is this. So I performed like that. Now when it came to ANURAG, I was still that shy kid. That was like, ooh. And this album, that's why I'm so thankful for creating this album, because now ANURAG is in the forefront. ANURAG is speaking. I'm performing like ANURAG and TRUELOVE. Yeah. These are one synonymous. I killed William. William is dead. Like that extension artist part of me is dead. I am an artist.
What was William about then?
William was my Tyler Durden.
Okay.
If you watch Fight Club.
Yeah, I remember
the Brad Pitt character.
The alter ego. Yeah.
Tyler Durden. William was my Tyler Durden.
Okay. Because when I met her, it took me a while to start saying your real name. So I was
everybody still people call me William. Even my invoice for this, they said William, and I was like, but don't worry, it got killed. William's dead, definitely dead. Yeah. So that was my Tyler Durden. That was my alter ego to hide behind and do whatever I was doing. But it's like I was acting as an artist, while my real artist was still shy and self-conscious. And nobody knows this because obviously that's the alter ego acting up. But now I am an artist. Like I am who I am.
Yeah.
I am a fully fledged artist. And I know this since the day I was born. I was born an entertainer. I was born to be an artist. This is all I know. Yeah. I can never change. Like I literally don't have any other DNA or whatever God has put inside of me, like the switches. Like I don't.
So there's no ways. You quit and you wouldn't be able to like say, no, I'm done with music now. I'm getting too old. I've got kids and all this.
No, they're singing with me, bro. We got. There's always gonna be a studio in my house. Yeah. There's always gonna be a Jesus photo or Jesus cross thing because my girl is Christian and the Most High and everything. So that's gonna be there, and there's gonna definitely be there's definitely gonna be a studio in my house, no matter. And there's always gonna be a dog. Those are three things that complete the TRUELOVE household. But this album is very godly. Yeah. If you are the themes of it, and it's something that's helped me give all my work and everything to another source, so that my ego stays in check. To a higher power, knowing that there's a higher power, and I've learned this through life lessons too. That there is something way greater than you, and it's helped you, and it's always going to guide you. And if as long as you work hard, it will help you get to the right places. It will also challenge you.
Yeah.
But it definitely, you know, you're not bigger than it. You are strong. You're beautiful and like that, but you're not bigger than it. And God spoke through me in this album, bro.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact.
Definitely hear it.
Like everything, even some of the lyrics I was writing, like God is the power source, channeling my soul on the road to redemption in exceptional ways, finding my purpose is clearer now. Like when I was writing those lyrics, I'm like, I don't write this shit. Like I don't write lyrics like that. This is not the True Love trademark sound or whatever, but it's ANURAG.
So you don't write anything down. You just go on the microphone and whatever you feel.
Yes. So yes, my process is first play the beat, and just just do your melodic mumble, and then from there piece the words together and write actually what I'm trying to talk about. And I'm very, very, very particular in what I'm saying. Yeah. You've never heard a throwaway True Love verse. Like every verse I gotta make some sort of impact in some way and really know what I'm saying.
So you don't just say stuff just to rhyme?
No, I just don't say stuff just to rhyme, bro. There's not every line either has related to something in my life, or is going to relate, or has a theme to it. Like even the sexual song that I made, Water remix. What is I want to take you on? It's like, come and spray your water all over me. Like the crowd, people can decipher what I'm saying, but it's all real. It's all real. Like every single line needs to use a pretty like an ocean view. Like every single line has a meaning to it, and I'm not just writing poems for no reason like poetry class. It's actually I've either experienced it or been in it or want to, and it's something on my mind, or I've had a conversation about it. Every single line, like Live Your Truth and this album, if you really dissect them like lyrically word to word, every single line I can give you why I said it. That's crazy. And every single feature as well. Yeah.
So you made sure that when people was featuring, that it wasn't just like mumbo jumbo.
Live Your Truth, maybe I let a few features slide, but this album, no way. No.
It's very concise. Yeah. Okay then, brother, so what's next then for you? What's next? Because the album's out now.
Album's out.
And you've been through a lot of stuff in life, like everyone. Yeah. But yeah, what's...
Man, this is...
True Love going forward, yeah.
This album took me 2 years to make, and it took me on a journey that I could never imagine. Like I had the most interesting years of my life these last 2 years. Ups, downs, this, that. I didn't have a girlfriend. Like I made it out, I started off like I was single, and I was doing all the things that I had like envisioned as a kid that would be happening in Adelaide that were happening. Yeah. And I went to Sydney to live by myself. I did like a Han Solo. I just decided I'm gonna do my own thing and learned so much from there. I lost my license. I gained my license. Like I went to rehab 2 times. People don't know about this. I don't talk about it just to get my mind right. But the driving force, I went broke. I had at this one point through ways that I don't want to discuss to incriminate myself. I had ways to get a lot of money, and we had a lot of fun, and it was beautiful. And then I was dead broke from this point of like, what the fuck? I had all this money to like I'm broke. Like I owe people money. But this album was still there. Like this album was still in the process of getting made song by song. And I worked like terrible jobs. I left my own family business to like move away and do my own thing. It's crazy. People like, why would you leave that comfortable, beautiful thing? It's like, no. Then I went back to the family business. Then I left it again. Yeah. Then I got, like all this shit happened. And throughout this whole process, my sanity was challenged. My energy was challenged. My values and morals, like I was, challenging them. I was literally like, what the hell is happening? There was a lot of positives too, obviously. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Obviously, we had a lot of fun. Yeah. But this album here kept me sane in a way that like I knew that I had something to finish. Absolutely. And so I put that much effort into this. So for me, I'm gonna make sure I promote the hell out of it.
Yeah, you absolutely have to.
Yeah, yeah. You've told me that.
Yeah,
you've told me that. Like marketing, I gotta promote the heck out of it. Like videos, this, that, content. Like we talk about it off camera. Like SZA dropped the album 2 years ago. Still promoting it till she's gonna drop a deluxe soon.
I didn't know that.
Like with new songs, but it's still the same album.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I made this piece of music that's universal. It's life-changing. It's timeless. You can hear it. There's people in my DMs telling me how good this song is. We can, numbers are numbers, streams are streams. Cool. We know marketing, all that. But when people DM you and people tell you in person, like one person, I don't want to say his name because, but he told me he heard Ever Since I Was a Kid, and he literally said, bro, that nearly brought tears to my eyes. And that's one of my more personal songs. It's the second song on the album. Yeah. And I was like, bro, that's why
crazy. You gotta be careful with what you say. Like, I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking about in general, because it's more important to be very particular with what we're saying, because we're sending a message. We're not just making a song just to make a song.
No.
Now, getting older and everything, and knowing the music business, etc., and how it can resonate with people. Yeah, we have to be very mindful of what we say with our words.
Definitely, and my our kids are gonna be. Your kids are listening to your music when they start understanding the lyrics, the depth of your lyrics. My kids, when they start listening to music, whenever they come, and like I want them to be able to be like, okay, my dad was making like something crazy, like he had a vision, just like my dad had a vision when he started Viva, for me to work with him to understand, okay, you got to look at bigger picture and install that work ethic and do something meaningful with life. It's actually crazy how important that is. So back to promoting, like I'm gonna promote the heck out of this album, that listening event experience. I should call it experience. It's an event that's gonna be like the craziest experience the city's ever seen. That event, and music videos, a lot of promotions, and doing a lot of shows in different cities. And obviously Adelaide as well. We'll keep doing Adelaide. Adelaide is home, but doing more shows in different cities. And like, man, just that's it. Like all it takes is just step by step. It's all like nobody just blew up like that, bro. Like everybody, before someone blows up, you don't see all the steps that they've done. And this is like, I'm in that steps process. I got, what's that thing, like, I've got this product that is beautiful, and it's people who are around it, who have heard it, who have tested it, are saying this product is really good. Like it's amazing. It's one of the best products out here. Okay, now how do we get it to the masses? And how do we get it the most exposure that it needs? That's
by, like I said, like the top platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram,
and they need to start paying too. Spotify and Apple Music need to start paying. Like, bro, this ain't no joke, man. Like, they need to start paying artists for real, like 1 cent a stream. Like, we're talking about a cent. Make it make sense. Like,
and it depends where the streams are coming from as well. It could be under a cent.
No algorithm. We can break that into detail, but that's like a whole marketing. That's a whole marketing episode, but. Yeah, algorithmic playlist, bro. You want people that really fuck with your sound. I want people that like really, really resonate with the vision, and they see what, like, why, and my music can be a soundtrack to their life. Like Ever Since I Was a Kid made this guy nearly tear up, because Ever Since I Was a Kid was like all this passion is filled into that song about. Ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to entertain. This is all I wanted to do. Like, and it's all happening, and this is how. And I used to dance as a kid. I used to sing as a kid for my mother and her friends and stuff like that. And that's like that whole passion's filled in Sandra with the way she sang on it. And this kid felt it, and this guy felt it, and he's like, "That's it. I've done my job with that song for that person at that particular moment when he heard it and he felt it." That's job done for me as an artist. And that's like, I want to create more of that. I just want to keep creating more of that, because that's truly like amazing.
It's been good talking to you.
We could go for days. I didn't even know what the time was. What's the time?
Oh, it's 8:30, but we're good.
It's 8:30 now?
Yeah.
It's 8:30, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to find your album, your socials?
No, they know all of that.
Yeah.
They'll know. They're just, bro, just peace and love. Like, forever. True love. Keep true love in your heart. True love doesn't just mean your first kiss with a girl or like just some romantic thing. True love has a lot of deep layers. You know, your mom getting angry at you, your father trying to teach you something and you don't want to listen, you going through struggles in life, and your friend, you might be having a very good time and your friend comes and checks you because he thinks you might be going a bit over the board, and you might hate that friend for a while, but that's true love. It was coming in your life for a reason. Your mom beating you up when I was a kid. My mother, don't worry, it's all done. It's in India, you can't arrest her. But that's true love. Yeah. My dad, you know, making me stay, like, work up late and putting so much pressure on me for the family business and stuff. That's true love. It all makes sense now. Yeah. Why? It's like, it makes so much sense. And it nearly broke me, but I ain't dead.
That's right.
And I'm glad that, bro, like, so there's levels to true love, but just make sure you keep true love in your heart. Sometimes even being envious of someone is true love, because your only reason you're envious of him because they're doing something better than you. Yeah, correct. And you love that. You love that. That's why you're envious of them. So true love is like a lot of different layers, bro. And like in this song, you're hearing Anurag's journey into becoming literally true love. Yeah. And please just keep that in your heart. In this world, in this time, be practical with things. You know, that's something I learned. Like, we are very emotionally based as artists. Yeah. Like, our source comes from that, but just be practical as well. It's very important to learn skills and apply those skills, and not just rely on emotions always. Yeah. But just keep true love in your heart, and God bless. That's it. Yeah. Peace. Bless. I ain't diss nobody. I didn't name no names. I didn't say anything crazy.
I've been slowly running through the city on the low. Now it's my time and I'm ready for the show. I can't explain. It was a part of the plan. Yeah. Worked so hard now on the man.